Hey everybody, Jared here, and it's Monday. That means it's time for our top 3 best useful Android apps of the week. And to start it off with, we're going to be taking a look at Swaps. Now, Swaps is another quick launcher. I've shown you guys in the past a few others, but this one's got a couple of different tricks up its sleeve. So I'll go ahead and swipe in from the left there. You'll notice that not only do we have access to our entire apps list, we also have access to our recently used apps, as well as some starred apps as well. And you'll notice that it also follows the Holo UI guideline, which I really enjoy. We'll go ahead and jump into the settings menu here, and starting from the top, of course, you can enable it or disable it as you want. You've got haptic feedback options, and then we've got indicator icon and status bar and transparent indicator icon, both of which in my opinion kind of contradict each other, but I decided to just kind of uncheck both of them. Now what's really cool is that you can change the active spot width as well as active spot height. Now for me that's useful because when you've got cases like this on with a bit of a lip on it, it tends to be a little bit difficult rolling in or swiping in from either side of the display. If I was, as well as a different hotspot location now, or active spot as they call it now. I think the only thing this application is lacking, in my opinion, especially considering it's a free version, is the ability to change it from either the top left or bottom left, and same on the right side, top right or bottom right. I think that if we had that option, that probably would make this perfect. Again, going into the amount of start apps that you can pick, you can go all the way up to 15, which I thought was really great. And if you wanted to, you could also disable the recently used apps as well as your entire apps list, but I think having those in there personally is really, really useful. Again, settings menu is very simplistic. You guys know how much I love simplicity, functional simplicity as it were. But again, you know, real easy to activate. You've got, you know, access to all of your applications recently used and a bunch of start apps if you wanted. I've been using it for a little while now and I really enjoy it. That's Swaps. I'll be posting a link in the description below for you guys to go check it out. All right, next up is a bit of a funny one, but can be really convenient, especially for guys, I'm sure. It's called Procrastination, and it's a really neat take on a to-do list. So you'll notice that we've got today and tomorrow. And we'll go ahead and demonstrate why. So if I was to do something like, let's type in house chores. Okay, go ahead and press enter, and it saves our to-do task. Now, say for instance, I don't feel like doing my chores today. I'll go ahead and swipe it over, and that shows up in the tomorrow list. Now, again, if once tomorrow comes, obviously that will then be today, and if I still didn't feel like doing it, I would just keep swapping it over to tomorrow. Now, I'm sure our wives or girlfriends or your husbands or boyfriends probably wouldn't appreciate this application too much. But hey, if you are a procrastinator like me, at least you've always got something in there and you know you have to do it. So eventually you'll get around to doing it. This application is also free in the Google Play Store. I'll be posting a link in the description below. Go ahead and download it, check it out, let me know what you think of it. All right, last up we have DashClock. Now, a lot of you out there may have already downloaded this and are currently enjoying it. But for those of you that don't know what it is, DashClock is an application that a Google Android developer put together, threw onto the Play Store for everybody to enjoy for free, and this thing is awesome. Now, if you're running a 4.2 ROM or you have a 4.2 Android 4.2, I'm sorry, based device, you'll be able to take advantage of the lock screen widget, which is exactly the same as what you're seeing here on my home screen. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit more so you guys can take a better look at it. Now, you'll notice that it not only has the time and date, we also have my unread email account, we have the weather, I have a Google Reader extension, we'll get into that in just a moment, as well as a battery extension. I also have another extension for WhatsApp as well. So we'll go ahead and zoom out again, and we'll jump into the settings, which is right there. Now, pulling down this little menu there, you can customize the extensions, the appearance, as well as we'll go into advanced and show you that in just a moment. Now, extensions is the neat part. The widget itself is just the widget, which comes with Gmail, unread count, text messages, as well as weather. But if you go onto the Play Store and you type in DashClock extensions, you should be able to find several different applications that are either just the extension itself or applications that are compatible as an extension for this DashClock, such as Dear Reader Lite. Now, by default, like I mentioned, I've got the Gmail, the text messages, and the weather, but moving down to here, we've got Battery, which is a standalone extension that you would download separately from the Play Store for this, as well as my WhatsApp messages. So whenever I receive a new WhatsApp message, I can actually see it now on my dashboard, which basically means you now, technically speaking, have a WhatsApp lock screen widget for those of us, again, with Android 4.2. That's really cool stuff. And of course, you can go into each respective extension and deal and dally with their settings in there. You can also rearrange them as you see fit, which is convenient. So we'll go ahead and pull that menu down again, and we'll go back into appearance. This is where you can start customizing the appearance. So if I wanted to, I can start switching around what the clock's going to look like. Personally, I care usually more about what the hour is than the minutes, so that's kind of why I have that there. And again, with the date and time, or I'm sorry, with just the time, and I prefer that one there. So you go ahead and click the checkbox, and away you go. It's free on the Play Store. Everything's free. Now, if you're interested in what the Google Reader is, for those of you out there that might use Google Reader, that's actually, I believe if I can find it here for you, yes, it's Dear Reader Lite. Dear Reader Lite comes with a DashClock extension part of it. So really convenient. We'll go ahead and show you what it looks like on the lock screen. As you can see there, it's just in small form, and I'll go ahead and drag it down. You have access to everything there, and as soon as I tap on something, it'll jump right into a weather application. Obviously, I don't have anything set up for that specific one there, so it just kind of pulls from my geolocation, but you get the idea. If I was to go ahead and click on the battery, it'll jump me right into my battery settings. Anyways, guys, that is DashClock. Again, free from the Google Play Store. I'll be posting a link in the description below for you guys to download that one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please shoot me some love and show me by clicking that likes button down below. It severely helps out the channel. As well as, if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing for more videos like this one in the future. We have videos every Monday and Thursday, and we always have surprise videos in between. That's it for now, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.